There's now support for formulae within Zoomnotes, and it's in the tools menu under text tools, and it's the x squared icon which denotes it. When you start the tool, you see at the bottom there's a toolbar with some parameters for controlling the font size, font color, and bold, italic, and underline. And to start adding a symbol, you just tap on the screen where you want it, and you'll see a cursor pop up for allowing you to type. So just an example, I'm going to type in a quadratic equation, which is ax squared. So ax, now I want that to be exponent 2. So I'm going to press the exponent button on the bottom bar. So you see the cursor's jumped up to allow me to type a 2 in for squared, and then I can either tap back in the box places where you can have the cursor are just shown as rectangles. So I can tap in that rectangle box, and it's going to move the cursor down into that box, and then I'm going to say plus bx plus c equals 0. So that's a quadratic equation, and there's a formula for solving that, so I'm going to add that in as well, just underneath it. So you'll see on the bottom bar it's got lots of extra buttons when you're actually editing a formula, and each one represents kind of a different sub-expression that you could have it within a formula, and the right hand end to do with symbols that you might want to use. So the very last button lets you choose from some mathematical symbols. So if I choose an alpha, then it's going to put that alpha down into the formula. I don't want that, so I'm just delete it. So I'll start doing the formula x equals, so I want it to be a divide, so I'll do that now. I can do it, it's over 2a, I know that, the top bit. So I'm just tapping on those boxes. It's going to be a minus, but it's not minus anything, so it's minus b. Plus and minus is on the bottom bar at the right. Square root button. B squared, so b exponent button to get the squared bit. So I'm using keyboard, so I can go right cursor and it's going to move it down. Minus 4ac. And tap away when I'm finished. Okay, minus b plus minus b squared is b squared 4ac over 2a. Excellent. So if I tap on a formula, I can use the colours button to change the colour. I can use the size to adjust the size, things like that. And you can just, that shows the basics of it. I suppose the only one that's a bit different is if I wanted a matrix, for instance, which is a grid of things. So I've tapped on the grid button. It's going to ask you what the dimension of the grid you want, so 2 by 2. Okay, and what it's showing you there is the 2 by 2 items, and the box on the middle line are just before and after the grid. So I could have I don't know, 0, 1, 1, 0, and you can put anything in there. They're like mini sub expressions, so which can be more complicated or whatever. So if I don't want a 0 there, I could have x squared, for instance, x power 2. That's that. and if I want to have that in square brackets, then that's that done.